Luffy versus Blackbeard. Something we all have been thinking about. Who's stronger? Who's more power? Who has everything more? We've all been thinking about that. Luffy versus Blackbeard. Luffy versus Blackbeard. Blackbeard's going to be the final opponent. We've always learned about this one thing, but we have never actually found out what this thing is, what it does, who will win. Who will win this fight between Luffy versus Blackbeard? Now, first things first, you have to see where they both are. Blackbeard started his journey. He's much older than Luffy. He's with the Whitebeard Pirates. He knows what he's doing. Luffy, he's fairly new, but he still knows what he's doing, and there's rapid growth. And Blackbeard also has incredibly rapid growth, because when he was with the Blackbeard Pirates, he was incredibly weak. Like, he was super weak when he was with them. I mean, he was kind of strong, but then Luffy, he kept getting significantly stronger, and didn't have just one massive jump like Blackbeard did. We'll get on in a moment. Luffy had a very stable yet super quick, like, power up to any speed or level he wants. He had basically everything. So you have to think about what will happen when these two face off at the exact position right now. I can't give Blackbeard the third Devil Fruit just yet. We have to stick with what's confirmed, and a bit of speculation on Blackbeard's part. We know what Luffy's capable of. So we start off with the actual match. Luffy, his significant progress quickly, like gear 1, 2, 3, all of them, like, he was progressing really fast. Like, his progression was incredibly fast. Then Blackbeard, he actually was in Whitebeard's cruise, okay. Then he killed Thatch, got the Dark Fruit, made him extremely powerful, got the Quake Fruit, made him even more powerful, and also has advanced Conqueror's Haki, as he saw with his fight against Law. So probably has, like, maybe observation, or maybe more superior advanced armament Haki than Luffy, something like that, to make it a bit more fair. But he has incredible Haki and incredible Devil Fruit. Luffy, same. Incredible advance, incredible Conqueror, incredible armament, incredible observation. All three full forms. He has all forms of Haki we know for now. So, who will win? And he also has a really strong Devil Fruit, the Nika Fruit. Now we actually go into the fight between the two, because it's not just something we can just assume like normal day. It's actually a really interesting fight. You have Luffy, who has one Devil Fruit, and really a lot of Haki. Then you have Blackbeard, who has two Devil Fruits, maybe 3, but we don't count that yet. Probably won't do much anyway, and incredible Haki. Who's gonna win? I think from what we know about Blackbeard, he has less superior Haki to Luffy. So if it's a Haki match, Luffy will win. But you have to think about it. Luffy's going to have to enter Gear 5. What does Blackbeard have? The Dark Fruit. What does it do? It eliminates Devil Fruit powers. So, what I think will happen is Luffy will try to do some really good moves with Gear 5. Yeah, like, you see, like, the giant forms. They'll fight and probably be equal with Blackbeard's, like, Quake. But then, because he's going to keep on going at Blackbeard's going to soon fall off with his Quake. And then he's going to because he has seen the Fire Law, he uses the Quake a lot more than he uses the Dark. He likes to use the Dark. It's kind of like a flip card, if you know what I mean. Like a battle card. So he can, like, change the tides of the battle. So while Luffy might have this upper edge over there, Blackbeard, once he uses the Dark Fruit with equal to them, he'll be able to take away some of his Devil Fruit powers of Gear 5. I don't know how that exactly works, but that's all just job to figure out, no mind. So he's going to be able to remove some of his Devil Fruit powers, making Luffy more reliant on Haki, and Blackbeard still being reliant on the Quake and his Haki. So that'll probably equal out there, and it's going to be a battle of sheer will after that. Obviously, you could argue if Blackbeard did have the third Devil Fruit, he could do more. But I think we all know it's going to be some sort of Zoan, probably going to make him, let's say, got the Buddha Fruit. Okay, it's gonna phantom human Buddha hybrid form. It's gonna make him much stronger. That just make his like whole thing much stronger, because right now we're assuming Blackbeard's all that strong. If he's not, then that Devil Fruit will make him stronger. So then we'll see Blackbeard and Luffy are exactly each other. That this is how it's supposed to be with any shonen manga, and Oda's probably gonna do it like this, like a really tough fight. This ain't again a fight against Kaido where Kaido's winning and Luffy's gonna have something massive power up. This is the end of series fight. A fight which who knows who win. But this is the end of series fight. It's a final opponent, either him or Imu. This is the time for One Piece to finally escape that power up. After seeing Egghead, Luffy isn't getting no power up. He's just fighting them straight with what he has as gear 5. Obviously he's getting stronger, but mainly it's what he already has, no like gear 6 or anything. For 5 Gorosei, we're gonna have to see that next week. Make sure to stay tuned for that. But now we get to the really important part. Who has a stronger will? Okay, you can say Luffy has super strong will, but Blackbeard actually has 3 wills, it seems like. Cowardness, power, and smart. Obviously, if he uses a smart and power will, they'll be probably stronger than Luffy's will, like smart wise. And his, because Blackbeard is also a member of the D clan, he's also incredible will. He's not just gonna give up like that. He's probably has the same amount of will as Luffy, but then he's probably gonna be stronger than him. Those two, but then you have the third one. The third one of cowardness will result in equal will. Like this is just equality. So who's gonna win then? You honestly, anyone can win. I personally think, I mean everyone really thinks, end of series Luffy will beat Blackbeard, like with some power up, because that kind of needs it. If it's going to be equal battle for both of them, Luffy's going to need some sort of power up. But Oda loves to change their minds on that. Like he keeps on constantly changing all our ideas, doing stuff that we never expected. Like we never expected Luffy fighting 5 Gorosei. Never did we expect that. We didn't expect during Brogy term. This is some recent example. He does that a lot. So it could be anything else. And one of the other possibilities, I think, is Luffy, because we know that Haki can neglect Devil Fruit powers, as seen with Law. Like, very good example of Law. So maybe Luffy doesn't use his Devil Fruit and just goes in his base form, like how Roger was, or stays in like gear 5 but doesn't use too much of gear 5 power, just use the actual transformation and the power that transformation gives him. And then he uses his Haki to neglect Blackbeard's Devil Fruit, and then it's just a Quake and Haki fight. And maybe that's when Blackbeard uses a third Devil Fruit to equal the footing. It could be either of these options or many more that Oda has given us. So at the end, it's just personal opinion and what the actual person thinks about it. Yeah, I know it's a bit cringe. I'm not giving a complete answer, but I think we all think Luffy is gonna win at the end. But we have to acknowledge that either Blackbeard could get a massive power, Luffy could get a massive power, but just Oda and like how he loves to mix things up. Like we cannot like predict anything Oda's gonna do. He's gonna go on something really sidetracked. So that is how the fight versus Luffy versus Blackbeard will go out. But if you want to know how the Gorosei are gonna, how strong are they, make sure to check out this video here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember, new chapter review, we're gonna do that next week whenever the chapter comes out, and consistent daily 2-day upload. So remember, like, subscribe, and watch that video up there. Bye.